Wednesday night, tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Mel and PIP's in on this legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night, tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Get your popcorn, I know you need this medicine. Let's go.
What's going on, people? How you doing today on Tuesday? Got a good one for you today. Got a good one. For real, for real. So I hope everybody is enjoying Taco Tuesday, all that good stuff. Like LeBron James said, LeBron James Taco Tuesday. But it's interviewing Tuesday for the Mark and Will show. So hey, we're gonna rock and roll with that. Also, if you missed last night's show, shame on you. But the best thing is, all you gotta do is scroll down the page. You see Coach Roberts. He rocked it, took care of business as usual. So we got this theme going. We got this theme going on. It's football season, right? So we got another football player. Yesterday was a coach. Today is gonna be a player going into his senior year. We're gonna do what we do, like always. But first, let me go on and hit you guys. This is where you're gonna find us at Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. It's at the Mark and Will Show. Instagram, YouTube, which this show will drop on YouTube a little later on. Mark and Will Gaming, all that good stuff. We got the markandwillshow.com. And the number one group, yes, I'm saying that the number one group because of you guys, the Players Club, group by Mark and Will Show, off the chain. It's got about, I think it's getting close to 7,700. So we're going to do what we do. Y'all know that without a doubt. So, let's go on and get into this interview, man. Let's go on and do this. Let's go and bring this special guest on here. Tonight, I
What's
am
up?
joined. Hold on. You excited too? You
Yeah.
excited also? Wait a minute. Let me get the introduction. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Byrd, male high, class of 24, student athlete. Could have put a lot of stuff on there, but 54 is in the house. 54 to 54, without a doubt. This is gonna be a good one, and we're gonna go ahead and rock and roll. So Daniel, let me ask you this: since last season, what you been up to, man?
Since last season, I've really just been grinding, working on my craft, working on my skill. Last season, I felt like I I could have done more to improve my skill, and ever since I got into my mind, I'm like, okay, if I want to get better, then I need to do it on my own and get what I need to do. So it started back about in January where I bought a membership because I got my license on January 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I went to Planet Fitness, and I'll admit I wasn't really doing as much field work, but I was really just trying to get my body back to it because I had came off a little. I I kind of like was working out, and my muscles started in this like getting bigger, and out of nowhere, I thought it was just something with muscles, but it was like a little straining or something like that. And after that, I had to get back to it. Like I couldn't even do 185, but after that, I started getting back to it, getting back to my muscles. I built that muscle back up, and then as the on and on, I started going back outside, and then I was blessed to get signed up with P2P. Shout out to Carlos. Um,
Carlos.
yep, and got my footwork, got my versatility up, all this, and then next thing you know, I moved gyms. I started going to Crunch on Dixie and working out more, and that's where I started squatting, cleaning, because Planet Fitness don't have all that stuff that that you can do free. And then I started doing uh strictly all full body training plus cardio and all this, and work in the backyard. Like I like last like 2 days ago, I was literally in the backyard getting some work in. um Last week I do it every day, conditioning, footwork, all this explosiveness, everything.
So I mean, you just knocked all my questions out. I mean, I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of stuck now. I'm playing. Sound like you had a busy and let's get back to. I want to get back to the P2P. Being that you play defensive lineman, and I know sometimes Mel might try to utilize you at a different position. How important was that to go against, uh, you know, uh, running backs and different stuff like receiver, tight ends like that? Because most defensive linemen do not do that. So, how do you feel that helped your game?
I feel good that it helped me because it helped me. Well, with D line, you got to get low, and everything you do has to be out forceful. I feel like it really helped me out with my footwork and be able to get shifty, like wide receivers or DBs would do. And also, it helped with my coordination and better understanding of the game. Because even though I know as a D tackle, I have to fill in these gaps, well, now I can see what the linebacker, because I was at linebacker,
Right.
and I know more of the calls and more of all this. It helped me with the game, helped me visualize the whole game basically, because I was able to like do what people behind me in a real game would do.
Right. 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 Yeah, that's big time. Shout out to brother Carlos and all them for doing that. That's without a doubt. So also, didn't you do after football season? Did you do some track?
Yes, sir. I did shot put. I wasn't really much in the running because I would do cardio on my own, and I didn't want to slim down like I did 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep my muscle and stuff, and all the working out and cardio, they're like kind of enemies. So I got to balance one and one out. But I
Mm-hmm.
was doing a lot of shot put while getting strong. As the year went on, I was able to throw further and further. But track really did help me out with my explosiveness and coming out my stance, and got me, of course, faster and running. I would totally
That's
recommend it.
that's one of the things that I think is really really neat as far as male. You got a lot of players who do football, basketball, track, all this. There's no pulling and tugging. The coaches uh, love that. You know what I'm saying? Playing multiple sports, which is real great. Like that. Like I said, I mean, if all you got to do is go to the track meet, go to the you'll see multiple players. So that's good that you keep your body moving and going and things like this. Let me ask you this. You know, seeing you, I guess, since you was born, but seeing
Yeah.
you, uh, as far as your junior year, and then going into your senior year, what was your motivation to like this off season? Because it sounds like this off season is something that you have not done in the past.
My motivation to the off season, well, the motivation was the last season,
Hmm.
because and the season before that, because I know but a lot of people don't know, I didn't even really want to play football like that, and I felt like I didn't apply myself, which showed on Friday nights when I wasn't really getting in. What motivated me is because I want to be a better me, and I want to show the world what Daniel Byrd is. I want to show them what I'm capable of, and even though I might or I was capable of much more, I just felt like I need to be more dominant
Hmm.
in my craft.
Cool, cool. So, what do you? I mean, I know mostly you was playing defensive end, and then you might. I guess this year you still defensive end. Are you going to be defensive tackle? I mean, and the only reason I'm asking that is because people don't know how tall are you now?
I'm 6'2".
Six and almost 6'3", right?
Yes,
Something
sir.
like that. So and then put on some good weight and everything like that. So are you prepared to play whatever position
I'm prepared.
coach
I'm
wants you to
prepared.
play?
Yes, sir. I'm prepared to play any position coach wants me to. You know me. I started out at the other side, actually, O line. I know how to play all O line. I know how to play a little bit of tight end, and every position on the D line, and I know some stuff about linebacker too.
Okay.
I'm ready to play every position coach wants me to play at.
Yeah, that's hey, I've been there, done that. Understand that, especially your senior year, you wanted it to be special, so you leave, no stones unturned. So it's like, hey, coach, just I'm ready. Whatever you need, I got you. So that's a great attitude to have because a lot of kids, student athletes, get stuck into one position and think, hey man, I'm no man, hey, senior year, you could throw that out the door. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to help your team win and all this kind of stuff. So, all right, so let's get into some good old questions so people can learn a little bit more about you, Daniel. Um, how old were you when you started playing sports?
I believe I was 5 years old. Yeah, I was 5 years old. I want to say four, but I'm pretty sure it was 5 years old.
What did you play? Where and what did you play?
I played I played at center and at linebacker at Shabli Seminoles. Practice right
Shavely,
behind. Yep.
Shavely Seminoles. Shout out to
That
Shavely
was
Seminoles. Yeah, yeah.
yep. Swear it all started.
Right, right, right. So after you left Shavely Seminoles, where did you go?
I went to Hobby Mustangs, and where I later I played almost everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I played running back, throughout center, guard, tackle, every line spot,
Mm-hmm.
linebacker. Even one time I was at safety.
Try,
Yeah.
try and do whatever. You had some. Let me ask you this, and I, it's kind of running all together. And you're literally on some of your teams. Who are some of these players that people may know? Because I think you had some
Yeah.
players that actually maybe not playing football but playing other sports. Who are some of the players that people may know?
I know people know my friend Montez Graham. He played with me on Shabby Seminoles. That's the only one I can really remember. On Havu, CJ, James, Max, Josh, Aiden. Um, my mind's kind of vivid. Oh, Damon, the one to go to Manual. Yep.
Damon
Um,
King, yeah, Damon
Damon
King.
King, Kyron Tilly.
Mm-hmm. Tilly.
Um,
No,
it's a lot others. I'm trying. I can't
that's
really
a
think of their names.
no. You did good. I mean, because my thing is that it's like it's amazing when you as when I do this and I talk to some of you student athletes and you talk about the team and some of these players that you play with, and, and they all doing well pretty much other places and stuff like that. I think it's real neat, what I'm saying, to see that and actually see these, see you guys when you guys was younger and all that kind of stuff. So, did you play any other sport or was that just solely football?
You talking about
Literally.
like little league? Uh, before middle school. Uh, in third grade, I actually took a little break because I wasn't really enjoying it as much. I had the moments. So then I started to get into other. I tried tennis.
I,
Yeah,
I forgot about
yep.
that.
I tried tennis. It worked out for a little bit, but then figured out it wasn't my move. I even tried soccer. I
Yeah, I
tried
remember
soccer.
that.
I was defender. Tried that. I tried a little volleyball. That didn't work out either. And
Hold on. Let me go back to tennis. Who drugged you to tennis?
who drugged me to tennis?
Yeah.
I always wanted to do it, but it was it
Okay.
was it was really my dad.
Okay. Okay. I forgot about that. I do remember soccer though. I do remember soccer. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember going out there and
you
it
know,
was raining or something. I don't know. I was,
yeah.
I was done with that.
After I told my dad that I didn't make the basketball team because I also tried basketball, but after I said I didn't make the basketball team, I tried out for soccer and made the soccer team. I mean, hey,
Yeah. Hey, that was
I,
Woo! I don't know how you soccer moms and dads rock and roll with that because I'm bad,
yeah,
man. It's good though. It's good. But when you got what grade was you in? Third grade?
third grade, and that was all the way to fifth grade.
When you see kids out there picking dandelions and stuff, I said, "Oh man, I was too impatient. I had to get up out of there." But nah, that's good. That's a no problem with that. Let me see. Normally, when I ask you, did you prefer to be out there playing? Because like I said, playing outside, or did you prefer being inside on the game? I know this answer. I want to see if you're gonna tell the truth.
You know, I'm a very energetic person. I love running and working out and all this stuff, but the game was where it was at. I'll say the game, and I'm only gonna say the game because I put more dedication into the game than probably a lot of other things that I should have in my past. Um, like if we was on NTI all every day since kindergarten, then I don't know how many hours it would be on the game. It would be
Oh my
tremendous,
goodness.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I was hey. When everybody was playing on the streets and stuff, I was running out playing tag and stuff. I was still getting the workout in, and my dad took
No,
me
that's
to
good. That's
my
good.
dad took me to a lot of trainings and all this stuff. I was still getting fit though.
I thought you was gonna be a gamer. I thought you was gonna go in that field, which is surprising to me. Which we had Brian from Butler, the head coach from esports. I mean, I didn't know how. Like now, that's ridiculous. That has blown up. Does Mel have an esport
Yep,
team?
we do.
Wow, my goodness. But yeah, because I thought you was
State
headed that
competitions
way.
and all that.
I thought you was headed that way. I'm not. I was just gonna say, but yeah, it's all good. So check this out. When did you? Because I like you just listed a lot of different sports that you have done, and I know the battles. I know the battles. But when did you decide that okay, football? I'm not gonna do all these other little sports, even though you did start doing track when you got a little older. But when did you say okay, football's it?
Sixth grade. So after all those after I played the kindergarten to like the beginning of third, and when I stopped playing, and I told my mom and dad I wanted to explore more sports, football just came straight back to me. It was in sixth grade. I signed up. I saw how my brother was performing. He was performing good and all this. I said I want to get back into it, and I dominate. I kind of do miss middle school football, but that's why I started. And also, just a fun fact, I also started track in sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Also,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
I didn't.
So
I didn't.
it,
I didn't get those texts from your mother saying it's a track meet. I think so. I don't think
yeah,
I don't think. I don't think Uncle saw those. Really, really, really.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but look, fun fact. Also, being that you was at what middle school did you go to? I don't want to give it up.
JCTMS or Warner is what it's called.
Well, Warner back in the day, JCTMS, right? But fun fact. Uh, when you was in sixth grade, JCTMS was loaded with some players that eventually went to mail and places like that. But that team was loaded. So seeing some of that, did they also kind of be like, okay, because like you said, I know you was around because of seventh grade. That seventh grade squad was good too for JCTMS, and being that you had a older brother to play, did that kind of been like also was like, hey man,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
fun again.
It was a kick in the system. I loved it. Played both sides. Had great teammates, great coaching staff, great everybody. Loved it. It was definitely a motivation to start doing better.
JCTMS, hey, I put out a thing for coaches. I need one of your coaches. I know one of the I think the assistant coach, maybe the head coach reached out. So I'm gonna try to get that's my old stomping ground, JCTMS. So definitely want to get you guys on the show, show that love to I'm collecting hats though. I'm collecting hats. So I'm gonna need one of them. Something for real, for real. That's my old school. So you went to JCTMS. Uh, did your thing right there. So did you when you was playing football in middle school? Was there anything for a lineman to do? I mean, because I know you played mostly line because like they even got 7-on-7 for middle school. So pretty much when the football season was over and you did, you end up doing track, you know, don't you wish there was like a something for the linemen and everything else to play to sharpen their, what I'm saying, to get better?
uh,
Because 7-on-7 is a great tool for the skill position. But what about because your me your uncle played defensive line and all that stuff like that, and offensive line too, especially in middle school. But did you feel that you wish there was something for those O
um,
line, D line in middle school?
well, yes, I wish there was a lot of more opportunities like the skill players got, but there was one opportunity I do remember. It was a lineman challenge, 7th grade, which I did very good in. Um, all the O linemen and D linemen came out to lineman challenge to do this and that, and we got in our formations, and we I ain't gonna lie, we did great, but I do wish there was more opportunities, and definitely since I was young, all I knew was play the game, eat, go home, play and sleep and to get back up and go to practice. That's all I knew. I didn't know about outside work. So
Right.
I do wish there was more opportunities.
Look, check this out. Everybody who's watching this, do me a big favor. Do Mark a big favor. I'm the Mark and Will Show. Hit that follow button, hit that like button. This is what we do. Players, coaches, all that good stuff. So you at Mail. I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna ask this to you. Was there any other high school that you thought about, or was Mail this a lock and loaded?
I'll admit it. There was two high schools I was thinking about, and I don't
What
know if
what
you
was
know
that? What was that?
it was two red schools. It was two red schools. Now I'll say my reasoning.
Nah, tell me the
It,
red
it,
schools.
it was Butler or Manual.
This interview's over.
I know the male rivals. I know. Now, the only reason was thinking about going to Butler because I had a fear that male was kind of over over skilled, and I didn't think that all this. So I thought if I go to Butler and shine, you know the stereotypes with Butler sometimes.
Well, we're not in. Well, hold on. We're not even gonna go to the manual because actually we do have somebody on here that said no choice. But anyway, go ahead.
Yep.
So what was the manual thing?
Manual, it was kind of the same thing, and I knew a lot of people who was gonna go there, and I was kind of feeling it a little bit, but then I had to recognize that male was like the best choice to go to, in my opinion.
Okay, now for total disclaimer, your auntie said what, all this kind of stuff. So for total disclaimer, for everybody who knows me as you know former bulldog, all this kind of stuff, he just told you that he just said it. Uncle did not know. Uncle was not privy to this kind of talk and thought, and that's good. You know what I'm saying, and that's okay to think about stuff and all this kind of stuff, and that's great. But I'm glad that you decided that you wanted to go to male because you know how I feel. You don't run away from competition. Competition builds character, all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad you decided to go ahead and rock and roll with that no matter what. Um, the manual thing, I'm glad you did not do that because I don't know if I'd have been went to the games or nothing like that.
Well, like my
Manual
mama
type stuff.
said, no choice. So,
Yeah, it was no
but
choice. Yeah, no
but
choice. But
like if I had a decision, I would have still picked male.
look, mom didn't know either. Did that come from Mr. Robert
Mm.
Byrd the second? Did he put that menu in your brain?
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
okay, okay.
no.
This is because I
It
know
was
I know he touched base there for I think 1 year. So
Manuel was more like a thought. Butler and Mail was like a not tied, but he was like a you know this
well,
and that. I thought
well,
of like
yeah.
possibilities,
Well,
but
great,
Bulldog for life.
great decision. Great decision. Um, so let's get into your style. How would you describe your game?
I would describe me as if I was to say a word, I would say smart because the way that I play smart, and since I know the game, I'm going to use what I know, and versus looking at other people like if a if a tackle or a guard's feet how they're aligned, well that's how I'm gonna get past them or this and that, or if running back is behind the quarterback, then I know this and that's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother sometimes calls it being a technician. Definitely when I'm with
Right.
because moving blah blah. I know how the body works, this and that. I can go like this, that, move like that, and I would describe I would describe it as dominant.
Let Let me ask you this because one of the things when I was playing, I was uh, I was athletic, but also cerebral player, meaning smart player, knew the different stuff. Also, does that sometimes get in your way? Because sometimes some student athletes they think too much and they think they got to be perfect instead of going like. So what right now, being that a cerebral player that you are, and you get a technician, you can do all this. Are you comfortable now to play like you play fast? Let's just put it away to play
Yes.
fast.
Yes, I feel like I'm comfortable to play fast, but just because I feel comfortable to play fast, I look at it as I'm still playing a little slower than usual because that's how I stay humble. That's how I'm gonna build on my character. So since I view that, I'm gonna always, feel that I'm playing slower than usual, so I can keep on building and get faster and faster.
Well, and the great thing is once you know all your plays, once you know what the linemen are doing, when you know everything, the game slows down anyway, right? The game slows down. It becomes easier because you know what's going on. So that thing like that. What did you turn the light off or something? You got a little
I,
darker, man.
my yeah, something went on with my phone.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, okay. I got to, your mom would be upset if she didn't get to see her handsome son's face. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get yelled at tonight or by your grandmother either. So, okay, cool. So, let's see. Let's go this way. Which football player do you enjoy watching, and that you may try to emulate some of their style? So I'm taking all the giants out of there. So you can't say a giant player.
I'm not saying a giant. I already know who I'm gonna say.
But who's that?
I'm gonna get his last name wrong. I always do, but Troy Palomu. Or I think it's like
Palomalu, Troy
Palomalu.
Palomalu.
Yes, and even though he is not really like my position, I love the way that he's explosive, the way he gets off the ball, the how dominant he is, how he will do anything he has to do to get to that ball and make a dominant tackle, and he is the shark in the whole field. Like that is honestly my inspiration. Other people would think I
Mm.
would say a D lineman, and there is a lot of D linemen that I'm inspired by.
Well,
Uh,
that's a good
and
one though. What you said was a good one. If Mark was on this show, he'd probably be smiling ear to ear because it's a Stiller, and I know your auntie who's a half Stiller, half I don't know what else is probably smiling too. But no, that's a great because I like how you describe it because just because I play a certain position does not mean one of my favorite players is somebody else. Can't be my position. So no, Troy Polamalu is a Hall of Famer legend. He take care of business. He will knock you out. He do all that stuff. He's aggressive, explosive. smart player, cerebral, like we talked about. So no, I get it. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. So let me ask you this: how confident are you before games? You know, and I know it's a little. Hold on, before you answer, I know it's a little different because, you know, being that you're on a team that's got 1,000 players, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff like that. But how confident from the preparations of practices and film work are you before games?
Before games, I get very confident. I'm a confident person overall in whatever I do or I'm trying to accomplish. So my confidence levels get higher up because I talk more as I get more and more confident. So teammates will see me, I might be smiling and it might seem like I'm joking around, but I'm actually getting more and more locked in and confident, and ready to make something happen on the field.
Okay, cool, cool. When you out on the field, man, what are you focused on? Because I know you say you're a technician. Are you focusing about the offensive line? I mean, what do you focus on?
I'm really well. I'm really focusing on the running back and quarterback and everything behind. Even though my main focus is the O line, I'm more focused on what type of play it is because I know that I can't be selfish every play, and sometimes I'm not gonna make that tackle.
Right,
Well,
right.
if I can't make that tackle, then I'm going to be a team player and be the reason and assist why the other person got the tackle. That's what that's
That's D line play. That's D line play. Yeah, that's a great answer. That's D line play. We have to make sacrifices. We make sacrifices. D ends, D tackles, all that. Whatever the coach calls. If it calls for you rushing hard, with a slant or something like that, you got to do it. If you D tackle and you got to fill that gap and make sure that the linebackers can run free, that's what you have to do. No, that's a great answer. I love that. So, Mel, I'm gonna tell you what. That's my for the H for the H for the H for the H. You guys have been so. What's the word I'm looking for, man? As a former student athlete, as a current student that I'm talking to a current student athlete that has been to the state finals each year you done played on the varsity level. I think it's your number what 5 in a row or something like that. Is it 5 in a row that they've been to the or 4 in a row? I think it's 5 in a row.
it's four because the first one, which was my brother's freshman year, they
Okay,
won.
okay.
So
Okay. So being that you guys have been rocking and rolling and able to play in that last game, and I know that Bulldog Nation wants more. That's how we are. We want championships. We want championships. But being that you guys have done that, how has those experiences going to help you out for this year?
it's
I understand that like people may not get it, don't understand the male bulldog way as far as, and I'm talking about this is even before me. You guys are setting a tradition like that, like no other. Granted, you guys want more. All the championship, all the time. We understand that, but how does getting that experience, this going or doing the travel, doing the routine, and all this kind of stuff prepare you for your senior year, which now you want to go ahead and put your stamp on it?
it prepares us as a whole team because we use those loss as a motivation to get better. And what we did last year, we prepare for a better, and we of course stay humble throughout the whole process because like you said, it's 4 years. We had four opportunities. A lot of other teams don't get these other opportunities that we get,
At
and it's
all.
and it's at all like last year, like Bullet East, they never got the opportunity. They took the opportunity and they won it.
Right.
That's what we need to do. I feel like as a team, we can be more humble and less. I'm not gonna call us arrogant, but you get what I'm saying.
Right,
Uh,
right.
I feel like we can be a little less like a little arrogant and build up to our mistakes and get better from that.
And also, the thing about it is that Coach Wolf is rocking and rolling, doing whatever, doing a great job. I understand everybody wants a championship. Everybody wants a championship. I get it, guys. I get it. You talking to somebody who didn't get a chance to play for a championship and played on some talented teams. Talented teams. You guys got talent out the wazoozy, big time. To me, outside looking in, like you said, I love the humble and less arrogant. Just continue to be aggressive
Yeah.
from scrimmage one. Like you don't take breaks from first scrimmage. You setting the tone all the way to that championship game. Like that's what you do, right? That's what you do.
Hmm.
And you guys, talented. I done had several of your teammates on the show, and got plenty more coming. I got to take care of my young Bulldog brothers. I have to do that. But as long as you guys stay aggressive and confident, go ahead, man, because everybody's aiming for you, but not everybody has that talent, bar none. So do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So I get you. I understand that. I get you. And just knock it out the park. Continue to do what y'all do. So let me ask you this, Daniel. What is your favorite part of the game? Don't hold
Uh,
on. Wait a minute. Time out. And don't say getting a Bulldog burger after the game. None of
hey, one of those. It's one of those. I say my favorite part of the game is for real after halftime. It's either after halftime or the first play. And I'll say it after halftime because a lot of people are like either you're ready and it's like I look at it like the climax of what's gonna happen. And that's why I try to set the tone and dominate on the field. I'll say also, like I said, the first play because it's where all the energy's at. Everything's up. You ready.
that.
Listen,
Right.
that definitely big games. Fully prepared. This is what I've been working on ever since. Blah blah blah, such and such. Like this year, I'm gonna be what's gonna be in my mind is what I've been working for since last year, or in general since I was in kindergarten. This is what I've been thinking of, and I'm gonna utilize that moment. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do what I need to do, and do what I know to be a great player on the field. That's why it's my favorite one.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Um, what do you feel you need to improve on? What part of your game you need to improve
Explosiveness. You know, as me losing 80, 90 pounds, of course it was a whole nother getting used to my coordination, and I'm still getting used to it as we speak. And even though it's been getting better, my explosiveness, my footwork, for real, I think I still need to get lots of better in every category because as I've been going to camps and all this, I see my competition, and I feel like I need to work on honestly everything. But for the state I'm in right now, for the high school, I would say explosiveness and footwork.
and you hit something that we didn't really get to hit that. So we talked about with middle school as far as for the defensive linemen and stuff like this. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We talked about 7-on-7 P2P. Always shout out to Carlos and Damon Butler, my peoples, but also uh, camp. How has you have experienced camp, especially real recently. So how has that helped you?
It helps me by except for learning, going against the same people as I do every year. I get to go to people national, like in the nation and all that. So it's helped me to understand better skill. And shout out to all the coaches who has taught me new stuff that I can now utilize and bring back to my own school so they can get better.
Cool, cool. And I know that's good stuff right there. Um, Let me ask you this: what fun things do you like to do besides football?
Uh, Socialize. My top
You not lying.
top favorite. I am a social extrovert. I will talk. I will go in public and talk. I'll talk to coaches. I'll bring up a conversation. You know me. I'll bring up a conversation. I'll still talk about it. I can be mad. I can be sad. I can be glad. I will talk, talk, talk. Second thing, working out, athletics, everything. Working out. I love working out. When I get older, I'll probably still be working out when I'm 70. I will
Right,
probably still be working out. I got weights in my room right now. I got
right.
cones and all this. And third thing I would say is doing fun activities. For real. Like,
You know what? I didn't think about this, but you also like karaoke, and I could drop it
fun
right
activity.
now. Yeah, yeah, I could drop it, but I'm not gonna drop it because I still have the video hotline bling that you did
Let
on the
everybody see it.
cruise. I'll drop it on as a attachment as far as after this. So yes, you are a social butterfly. Nothing wrong with that, and that's good. Be able to talk and communicate and things like that. So without a doubt. And when I drop this, y'all, hey, nephew
Yeah.
went to work. I'm not gonna lie, went to work, went to work.
And I
Uh,
did it the next year.
yeah, yeah, you did what you did. You had to do. So let's get it before I get into, and I got some other stuff before I get into some of your teammates, because pretty much, granted, we on a different platform as far as the interviews. A lot of the interviews we have done it's always on YouTube, so you can go on there. It's ton of interviews. We love that. Without doubt, everybody who's watching this, go ahead and make sure you follow us, hit the like button, hit all that good stuff, for real, for real. So Daniel, one of the surprising things to me is I think it was before last year or whatever. I didn't know that you decided to put that magical number 54 on. What made you wear that, brother? Because
You.
you know what that means to me.
You for real, because I was thinking, I had 65 last year, and I'm like, I need to choose a number. My mom always told me to go back to the 23, and I wanted to go back to the 23, and there's still a bright future. I still possibly put on that 23 once again, but I said the way that my uncle you have motivated me, talked me up, even when I didn't want to play this and that, and to carry on the football legacy, definitely with my brother. My dad played some football. Granddad. Um, I said I need to put on 54 and continue this legacy that I'm building, and I'm gonna keep on going.
Right, right.
Pass it on to my kids, and my kids pass it on to their kids. I'm gonna let them know 54 is a family. 54 is where we stand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that was one of the proudest moments as an uncle to see you wear that 54, because you know what I'm saying, that right there is carving out my own niche, being that my father played there, your granddad, you know what I'm saying, doing try to be different from dad. And I know you had the same kind of thing, as far as had an older brother, and people don't understand that's something that you have to rock and roll with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something you have to battle with. And hey, Dad was great. For instance, Robert was great. You have to be your own person. And I carved that in my mind. And so when you wore that, man, that meant a lot. So I really appreciate you doing that. And I know you're gonna have a great, great season. Uh, minus the number or not, but I see it. I see the growth. I seen the growth. You and I, I'm privy to a lot of conversations you and I have, and talk and things like that. Kind of like how I did with Robert, that kind of stuff like that. So I really, I see the growth, and I can't wait. I mean, that's why football season. That's why I wanted you to be the first high school football player on this show, because I know that greatness awaits you, and I know you're going to take care of business without a
Mhm.
doubt. So you already know you done helped me. You done helped the Mark and Will show tremendously and all that kind of stuff. As far as when we started, who knows we would be doing what we doing right now. And I want to thank you because you have been, what I'm saying, one of the main cogs that helped Mark and I. You know what I'm saying. Besides all the other ones, but you have been there and rocked and roll. So it's just an honor to have you on the show. And the great thing is that get to see it live and up close and all this stuff. But you have also helped some of your teammates get on this show. So who are some of the teammates that has not been on this show that people don't know about, but they're gonna find out this year about?
Um, I'm gonna start off with my D-line brothers, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Check my friend Corn out,
Corn.
Javion,
Mm-hmm.
Bryce, Bryce Strickland.
Oh yeah, Bryce. Yeah, that's a
Um,
mainstay. Yep.
yep, my friend Cam is his first year, but he's getting to it.
Okay.
Definitely somebody to check out. Uh, um, uh, you had Solomon yet?
I'm getting Solomon, KJ.
Solomon,
I'm gonna get
KJ.
KJ. All that. Yeah, yeah.
Check out my friend Demarcus,
What position
um,
he play?
safety.
Okay.
That's why I think, yeah, because they know that I don't really know all those positions back there and stuff. Even though I might know a little bit about it, but
Right, right,
uh,
right.
of course everybody on the O line, such as Spike,
Oh yeah, Spike. He's
Spike,
definitely coming. Mm-hmm.
my friend Steven. Shout out to Steven. He recently got his first offer
Okay.
today.
Stephen,
Uh,
what's his? You know his last name?
Steven Thompson. Steven Thomas. Yeah, Steven
Okay.
Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Stephen.
Um, Isaiah. There's a lot of them. Andrew,
Okay.
of course. It's
Cool.
it's 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 a lot. We got a lot of skill on
Just
the
make
field.
this make sure you
You
let them
know,
know. This make
you
sure
know.
you let them know that Uncle's coming.
Yep. I had to shout out a lot of O line and D line because
That's
we don't
okay.
get a lot of recognition in what we be doing. Everything that you be seeing going on the field, picks, interceptions, touchdowns. It all starts on where the ball's at, and where's the ball on that line,
Right. And you know
right on
what?
that line.
The thing about it is, you have an uncle that used to play both of that, so you know this show is gonna bring some of them offensive defensive linemen on the show without a doubt. I haven't forgot about you guys. That's where I started, so I'm definitely gonna rock and roll with that. We're gonna take care of business with that. So, all right, let's have some fun while I got you on here. Let's see what you talking about. Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Superman. Superman. Why
My brother's
Superman? Why
my brother's
Superman?
always been Batman, Superman because it's like I love the concept that he's an alien and he came from Krypton and came on to the planet and was dominating. Even though kryptonite is his weakness,
Mm-hmm.
it's still at the end of the day an alien, overpowered alien versus a human being.
I got you. I got you. That's cool. That's good. Uh, Before we get to the very end, I'm gonna change this up because our partner, our buddy, DeAndre Malone.
Oh my God!
So
Hey,
I'm
shout
gonna.
out to him too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's been on the show. That's the ace one. That's the partner. I'm gonna switch this up. So tonight, or maybe tomorrow. I think I may have a guest tomorrow, but this will be the last week of this same stuff. So we'll switch it up because our partner DeAndre is on the prowl. So let's go. Pizza or tacos?
Where's the quesadilla option? uh,
Right for you.
uh, I know. I'm gonna have to go with pizza because you can have anything that you want on it, and even though tacos you can have anything you want in it, it's just so much options and like who can ever go wrong with pizza? What can you ever go wrong with pizza? For real, for real.
Unless you get some, well, I'm not gonna. I'm trying
Uh,
to get some. I'm trying to get some endorsements, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Burn knows where it's at.
Oh, but
Crap House too. Shout out to Crap House.
shout out to Craft House, big time, baby. Can't wait to see you. But also, Franny had burnos tonight, so uh, let's go with this one. Penn Station, Jimmy John's. What you rolling with?
I'm gonna have to go to Jimmy John's. I don't like Penn Station at all.
What?
I'll take some Subway. I don't know about Penn Station.
Oh
Their
man,
breads is too dry for me.
because they toasted. You don't want it toasted. You
It's
don't want it
not dry.
all.
It's just I don't know. No disrespect to Penn Station, okay? But it's never just been my thing.
That's cool. It's
It's
your
just never my
opinion.
thing.
It's your opinion. No, you good. You good. You good. You good. Now, this right here, this is constantly changing because these two people keep on dropping new stuff. So, Little Dirk, Little Baby.
Lil Durk was my favorite, but I stopped listening. I'm gonna have to go with Lil Baby because okay, it's gonna sound crazy. I would choose Lil Baby. I still think Lil Durk is a little better because his versatility and that's what I like. But Lil Baby right now because his flow is like unbeatable. His lyrics, his style. He has music for the children, music for the older. He even I don't know if y'all know, but he made a song with Kirk Franklin a few years ago.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
hey,
Look. Versatility, baby.
very
But hold
much.
on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Who's your people don't know may not know this, and I'm not trying to set you up. But what's your rap flow like? Because I heard you get down a little bit, and we don't want none of that on here right now. But
Ah,
what's
I got
your
clean
rap
verse.
flow? But what's your rap flow like? Who you maybe emulate or who you think your rap flow is like?
A
And
lot of people.
it don't have to be Little Dirk on them, but like
Okay.
if anybody, yeah, who's it like?
A lot of people say my rap flow is like so. Y'all older people, y'all gonna know 21 Savage, okay? But y'all might not know Rio the Young OG. Y'all might not know him, okay?
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
and don't if you don't like all the stuff, don't look him up. Just you know.
Oh Lord, there you
But
go, man. I know
but
we wrong uncut, but come on, man. We
but my flow is more like I got bars and bars, and it will rap and it will go smoothly. But I can't. I'm kind of struggling to connect bars. I can connect bars like every two verses,
okay,
if
okay.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Shout out to Black Bird, yes sir. Cadoba or Chipotle?
Qdoba. I haven't had Chipotle in such a long time. I'm telling y'all, get Qdoba, get get the wheat bread, get the chicken and cheese quesadilla, and put queso on top of it.
Okay.
Unless you already had a lot, don't. It's a lot of calories. Don't eat it if you already had a lot. But if you haven't, that's exactly what you get. And of course, get some chips on the side. You gotta get some chips on the side.
Okay. Okay, cool. Great answer. Great answer. Now I know what's going down. PlayStation or Xbox, nephew? Hold on.
If you don't know Xbox where it's at,
Okay. This checking you. Uh, AirPods or Beats by Dre?
I never had Beats by Dre. I say AirPods, but I see more people starting to wear Beats and stuff. I think
They
it's
bring
my
it. They
friend.
bring it back to big boys.
Yeah, I think it's my friend Kevin who has Beats,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard one out of somebody's and it sounded good. But I'll take AirPods
Okay,
because you got a lot of options with it.
cool. This has now become the Mark and Will show Well, this particular thing has become DeAndre Malone's. Drums are flats,
Oh,
which I love.
ah, Uncle, what's my nickname with chicken?
Shoot, man, you Chicken George. That's what you
Yep.
are. Chicken George. But what
Oh
you
my
rolling
god.
with? Drums are flats.
I'm gonna have to go with flats because you can eat the side, you can take the bones one bone up and eat it, and take it, or you can eat it whole.
That's
Um,
cool. Nothing wrong
shout
with
out
that.
shout out to Uncle's Chicken Wings. It's limited. You might see it one time. If you get it, you're definitely gonna want to try it, and you might want to buy it. You might want to buy it.
Hey, bang bang, chicken wing. They're gonna do what I do. Do my thing. Yes, sir. There ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, Daniel. Wrap it up this way, man. Who are you giving thanks and praise? And for everybody who's been in your corner, man, go ahead and give them thanks and praise.
I'm first gonna give thanks to my mom for supporting me in everything that I've done and every decision that I've done in my life. Even though, everybody as human beings, we have our times and times, but we keep going, fighting through it. She's always gonna have my back no matter what. Shout out to my aunt, always loving, always caring. Shout out to my uh, both grandmas. I've been spoiled since I was a little child. I try to lay back now, but anytime I want something, they're gonna have it. Shout out to my uncle. He's always gonna give me my motivation and whatever I need, and make sure I'm always getting right. Shout out to my dad, always providing all this workout stuff and getting all this stuff. Shout out to my brother, one of my biggest supports.
Top dog.
I call him the most crucial criticizer ever, but I love him so much. Shout out to my dog. Support. Hey, if you don't got a dog, you might want to get one. Support it. But also, shout out to all my coaches and my friends, Keon, Jawan,
Keon.
Keon, Jawan, Darrell, Stefan, Adrian, Noah, Romel, Benny,
Romeo. Vin.
Ronald.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to also Noah Thomas.
Noah.
He's been helping me out with a lot of stuff.
Right.
Um, and shout out to all my other people that go to Mail and play on the football team with me, and has
Right.
blessed me to be on the team with them.
Right. I'm gonna say this. Most people don't know. Last night, you know what I'm saying? I did an early promo, 54 to 54, but that's just one of many things that we share. So my thing is, I'm gonna leave y'all this. This is Harrison to Harrison, without a doubt. And the Harrison to Harrison is named after another Harrison. So God bless. Rest in peace, my pops. Rest in peace, Daniel's granddad, William Woods. Hey, we love you and we out. Peace out. Thank you, Daniel.
Market wheel. Yeah. What you know about them bulldogs and them panthers? Legacy. That's right. Legacy. That's right. Legacy. That's right. Legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Mel and PIP's in on this legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Get your popcorn, I know you need this medicine. Let's go.